Now, if you ain't got this next thing here for your watch, I promise you ain't living right, and that is the... Alright, so you just got the Galaxy Watch 4 or the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, or you still waiting on yours to be delivered, but you, like most people out there, man, you clueless on just some of the things that you guys should be doing with your watch the very first time you actually get it. But it's cool, don't worry, your boy got you. Now, here are the first 10 things that you guys need to do as soon as you guys get your Galaxy Watch 4, so let's go ahead and break it all the way down.
Galaxy Watch 4, the floodgates is open cause it's time to explore. I'm knocking down all these doors that you trying to restore. Well, what's that you saying? You want me to show and tell more? Well, okay. The Galaxy Watch 4, the floodgates is open cause it's time to explore. I'm knocking down all these doors that you trying to restore. Well, what's that you're saying? You want me to show and tell more? Well, okay. The watch is amazing to me. Look at it, don't you agree? The head turning 30 degrees. I'm carefree, I'm here, no biggie, giving you all the style and grace. Change the watch face, peep the swag, I walk the slow pace. I walk the slow pace. Battery's good, no cap. Viper's always snakes, cause I ain't here to give you no doubt. The slinging tech wraps on wristwatch, check the whole map. It's smooth like butter, I answer calls from a quick tap. See, now what you saying? I'm speaking out just on beat. This watch is sleek like sleek, I'm gliding in the next week. 2 versions here, but one will have to take a back seat. Let's get into this video so I can give the fact sheet. Squad.
What up, y'all? We back here, man, and I'm about to give you guys the first 10 things that you guys need to do with your Galaxy Watch 4 as well as the Watch 4 Classic. But first, I want you all right now, comment down below how many likes is on this video at the time you guys are watching it, and make sure to keep watching, because somewhere, and I mean somewhere in this video, I have a surprise for you guys, so definitely don't miss out on that. All right, so the very first thing you guys should do with your watch before you even turn it on, and that is ditch the crazy short cable and get yourself a 3 feet long cable, since the cable is actually useless and it just looks whack if you just have it sitting on your desk like this. So what I want you guys to do is, when you got your 3 foot long cable, I want you to also pick up one of these bad boys right here. Now, this is gonna allow you guys to be able to sit it on your desk, and I'll pop up some B-roll here so you guys can see it, because it's gonna look a whole lot better in your setup. Because if you just sitting it on your desk, again, like this ain't the wave. Like, I promise y'all, I'm not trying to see that in y'all setups. Also, another thing that I recommend you guys do, since this screen looks so damn good, and that is get you guys a tempered glass screen protector as well, because you don't want to be one of those people out there with the cracked screen, because I'm telling y'all right now, that ain't the wave. Let me just show y'all real quick what I mean. All right, so here is my Apple Watch here, man. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I'll put up some B-roll, because there is a big crack on this screen, man. Now, if y'all seen this, right? Now, I want you guys to imagine if you guys are walking around with your brand new Galaxy Watch 4 or your Watch 4 Classic, and then you got a huge scratch on your screen or a crack into your screen. I'm telling you right now, you walking around with your Galaxy Watch with a crack in it like I had in my Apple Watch one right here. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna knock all the cool out your walk. So I highly recommend you guys start off with picking this up for sure, man. Now, don't be complaining to me down in that comment section that your screen is now cracked on your Galaxy Watch 4 and the 4 Classic, because I got a direct link for y'all to that screen protector down in the description section below. Don't be like me with the cracked screen how I was in the past, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it with this one. So the second thing you guys need to do, now this one here might sound crazy, but I want y'all to hear me out, man, and that is set up Bixby on your Galaxy Watch 4. Wait, what? CKid, you want me to do what? Trust me, y'all, I'm about to share with y'all something that is much better than you guys think. Just hear me out. With Bixby, it's actually much better on the watch than it has been in the phones in the past. Here's what I mean. Using Bixby, guys, you can quickly start a workout without having to go all into your phone and all of that. So to do this, you just start it by pressing and holding on the home button and saying something like start a 5-mile run, and boom, it's just gonna start really quick without you going through anything. But what's dope is, y'all, it's even more advanced than that. So say you guys want to actually chain an entire workout together in a single workout session, meaning you want to just hop right into another exercise and gather all of that data in a single workout session. So think about it, like say you going to a gym. Think of the gym as like a single workout session, and in that workout session you did pull-ups, you did push-ups, you did jumping jacks, you did bench press, you did and legs. You did a whole bunch of stuff, but you want to capture all of that data and your heart rate and everything within a single gym session. Make sense? So without ending the current workout, just say start a 5-minute rowing exercise, and Bixby is actually smart enough to pause the current workout and just start a new one within the exact same session, and it's going to continue to gather all of that data for you in an entire single session. So if you guys just swipe to finish the workout, you can see it shows 2 workouts within one session instead of it actually creating 2 separate workout sessions. Get what I mean? Also, you can do things on it like asking it to turn on the flashlight, which is actually pretty helpful if you in a dark situation and you don't have your phone nearby. It can also check your heart rate as well without having to go through the phone and do all of that within your settings and setting all of that up. So to set up Bixby, guys, all you have to do is just press and hold on the home button for the very first time, and it's going to prompt Bixby and just walk you through the entire full setup, and boom, like that, you in there. All right, so the next thing you need to do is just download the existing apps that are already on your phone that are compatible for the Galaxy Watch 4. So in order for you guys to do this, just go to the Google Play Store on your watch and tap on apps on your phone, and just go ahead and select the compatible ones from the list, and then just press install, and then you will be able to use those exact same smartphone apps on your smartwatch, which is actually really dope. All right, so the next one that I highly recommend you set up, and that is Google Pay, since NFC payments are literally every freaking where, and in my opinion, I feel like they are the future of payments because it is way more secure than like swiping a debit card or swiping a credit card, but that's a whole different video. Now, you guys can actually use Samsung Pay as well, which is cool too. Don't get me wrong. I think Samsung Pay is dope as well. I've used it in the past, but if I'm on Android devices, I just personally prefer Google Pay over the other. It's just a preference, but you can either use either one. But to do this, all you guys got to do is download Google Pay from the Google Play Store. Now walk right through the steps that I showed you guys on the apps from your phone from the Google Play Store to get it onto your watch. But to take it a step further, to quickly access it, it leads us into the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, which is customizing your home and your back buttons on your watch. To me, y'all, this is crucial because the current presets they have for it ain't really the wave to me. So to do this, let's go into your settings, advanced features, and scroll down to customize keys. Now, within the top section of the screen, you guys can set up the home key, which is the top button on the watch, to whatever you guys want it to be. Now, I personally have mine set up that if I double press it, it's going to go ahead and launch Google Pay, which I just talked to you guys about. Now, again, that app is not pre-installed on the watch, so you will have to download it from the Google Play Store, and then it's going to show up here within your settings on your watch as an option for you guys to select once you have it installed. Then I have my press and hold set for Bixby because we just talked about Bixby, but hopefully it's going to be Google Assistant, but we rocking Bixby for now, so it's all good. Now, if you guys scroll down, you will see the back key, which is the bottom button on the watch, and I have mine personally set to show recent apps with just a single press, man, which I like because I can easily just switch between all of the applications that I have here on my watch, which is actually really fluent on this watch, and it's just easy to navigate. So after you got all of that set up, let's go and set up our notifications that you want displayed on your watch. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, listen to me close. This is important to consider, as you may have some notifications showing up that you really don't need, that could be killing your battery life, because a lot of y'all asked me in my Apple Watch user spends 48 hours with the Galaxy Watch 4 video that I did about how I was actually able to get 2 days on this watch. This was a trick that I actually set up, so pay attention. It's actually better to do this on the Galaxy Fold or your Galaxy device. Let me grab my Fold real quick. All right, y'all, so I got the Fold 3 right here, and I've done some pretty fly videos on this phone, so if you want to check that out, you already know they're gonna be linked down in the description section below. It might be right up here on the card too, so check it out. So within the Galaxy Wearables app, man, you want to go into your watch settings, notifications, tap on more, and then at the top where it actually says most recent on your phone or your watch, change that to say all. Then go through this list and just select the apps that you guys want notifications for, and then unselect the ones that you don't. This is a huge pro tip because a lot of times it's going to default a lot of the notifications to be popping up on your watch, and it's always constantly looking for notifications. So if it's constantly doing that, guess what it's doing? It's burning your battery life. So I recommend you guys change those settings, only get the notifications that you need, and it's gonna save you on battery life in the long run. And that's how you get, you know, close to 2 days on your battery. I'm teaching out here. All right, so the next one is an absolute must, y'all, and that is install Gboard. But first, I want you guys to see what it's like without it. All right, y'all, so let me go into my Google Keep app, just so you guys can see what the keyboard actually looks like. So if I go into here, this is what the current keyboard actually looks like. It's like literally it's a mess to try to use this on an actual watch because you kind of have to hold the key and then you gotta swipe over, and it's just not good at all. Now let me go ahead and show you what Gboard looks like on the Galaxy Watch 4. And let me go into that exact same application, and I'm gonna show you now with the Google keyboard actually looks like. Now I can actually use the swipe feature to be able to to type in whatever I actually want. I don't even know what it actually says, but it's hard to actually use the swipe gesture this way, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right, so now that I pretty much got your attention and you'll believe it in this and what I'm saying, I want you guys to install this on your watch. Now, the first thing you do is download it from the Google Play Store and go into your Google Play applications. And then you're gonna install it like I mentioned earlier in this video. Now, once it's installed, go into your settings, general, input, and where it actually says keyboard list and default, go ahead and tap on that, and then tap on default keyboard, and in there you should see Gboard, and then you're good to go, fam. No more Samsung keyboard. We don't do that over here. Maybe on the phone we do, because phone it ain't bad, but on the watch, nah. It ain't the wave. All right, so next we need to go ahead and set up our quick settings panel when you guys swipe down from the top of your watch. Now, this is good to do to just make sure that all of your important as well as your most used features are actually up front, or just removing the ones that you don't really need to use at all. So to do this, go ahead and swipe down from the top and press and hold on the one to toggle the mode. Now, once you guys are in this mode, you can actually press and hold and move them around. And if you guys press on the delete icon in the top left corner of it, it's gonna actually remove it from your quick settings tray completely. Now, pro tip time, less is more. Let's keep it clean. Now, the last one before we actually get into the final thing that you should do, and that is customizing your watch tiles. So you know how if you guys swipe from the right to the left and then you get these tiles, or widgets is personally what I call them, well, you guys can actually customize these as well. So all you got to do is just swipe from the right to the left and press and hold on one of these tiles, and it's going to give you guys the option to move these tiles around or delete the tiles if you don't want them at all. And if you guys want to add more, you can do that by just continue swiping all the way to the very end, and then go ahead and press on the plus icon to see all the ones that you guys want to add to your menu. Now, the very last thing that you must do is rearrange your apps from your apps tray. Now, in order for you guys to do this, all you got to do, guys, is just swipe up from the bottom, press and hold on a single app, and just drag that one to the position of where you guys want it in the app view. Now, to me, this is something that I do so that way I have my most used apps located at the top instead of towards the bottom. To me, it just makes it way easier to be able to access them. You can also do this using your smartphone as well through the Samsung Wearables app if you like to do it that way, but I prefer to do it on my watch. It's just quicker. Now that y'all got everything that you need, man, in order to get your watch up and running how you want it and using these tips. Now, if you don't get anything else out of this video, make sure to swap that cord out, scoop up that dock, and definitely get you a tempered glass screen protector for it. I promise you guys, your Samsung order history as well as your wallet will thank you later. Now, if you guys vibe with this video, man, then definitely make sure you guys check out this video that I have somewhere on the screen up here. Also, feel free to check out the song that I wrote on the Galaxy 4 watch. See y'all in the next one. Squad!
Galaxy Watch 4, open, it's time to explore. I'm knocking down all of these doors. I say. Galaxy Watch 4, open, it's time to explore. I'm knocking down all of these doors. Listen. Watch is amazing to me. Look at it, don't you agree? Head turning nods, make it just 30 degrees. Carefree. I'm wearing it for style and grace. Change the watch face. Steps turn, just peep the swag. I'm walking at this slow pace. Walking at this slow pace. Bad life, good, no cap. We ain't cool, no daps. Slinging tech, it's all raps. Stay splitting lips, no chap. Watch 4 classy, you see the straps. Smooth butter, this watch might be a whole trap. Let me get it, sleek like sleek. Gliding head first, are we in the next week? 2 versions down now, have to take a back seat. Somebody calm me down, need to check the fact sheets as long as I speak. This song was made up live, shout out squad for this video. Just hit the like button, let it fly, and play it through your stereo. Squad!